a.m. See when Keeler gets back. 5 a.m. would probably be about right in terms of fish activity, right? I think it looks like it's good weather. Hopefully this will be a good session here. Oh, is this up near the top? So we're going to be going right along the boundary, huh? Kind of. All right, right around there. And then we want to just go east. Yeah, anybody can enter the comp. I should have said that. Password is mdog lowercase. Everybody's welcome. As soon as everybody's ready to go, we'll start. I'd love to start at 5 a.m. if we can, but if everybody's not quite ready, we can wait a couple more minutes. How are we doing? We ready? Waiting on Funkin. Funkin, if you can ready up, we'll get started. Good luck, have fun. The wind is a little strong. But it's at our back, right? Ish. I need to recast this. Might as well cast this full cast. Just to get some depth to it. This one I'm not sure if we'll need to do that or not. Let's see. Man, we are off base here. Alright, we're wanting to do this. Go a little south for a second, and swing back up. Somewhere right around in there. We may have to, may have to do more than troll. We'll see. See if we can keep that, like... Excuse me? Hitting us hard right at the beginning. Would have really liked to have seen what that fish was. Alright, we are not headed the right direction here. Wow. Hey, there's our pike. Right? Oh. 3 grams off? Really? Position. We had a really good session at the Tunguska Small Creek. We really did. It was quite good. And that's about all we've done. I mean, we started at Amber, but I didn't stay very long. We were just kind of getting through the nighttime till we could go to do some ultralight at Tunguska. You made 500 silver in your first hour plus the pike order. Nice. All right, I need to see kind of where we are, what line we're on right now, and then we'll settle in. Sorry, I finished that Discord thing, so we're good. I can try to focus now. I can't believe that first fish got off. I was in the middle of trying to fill this thing out, and so I was rushing it, trying to get in. It popped off. It's my fault. We are definitely perching it up at the moment. Oh wait, let's don't do that yet till we see where we are. Oh, we're actually still pretty good. I think I like this line. Oh, that casts a country mile. Does that already have a fish on it over there on the left side? Maybe not. It's just vibrating a lot. Oh, now it does. Actually, I was using the handmade, the little black spinnerbait, but it looks like the spiker and the popper is also doing really well over there. We did have a nice trophy brown trout though. Oh, I don't know. It's hard for me to say what's a good deal in terms of gold. I like the Avalon. I've been using the Avalon for a while now. It's 2 of my carp rods. Not sure that I would suggest spending gold on them though. So I have these, the 3.75, I guess. Goes up to 66 load capacity. Reasonable test. Good 10 out of 10 stiffness. Fast action. It's interesting for a carp rod. Seems to work well. There's our pike order. You know what we haven't caught any of? Is Zander. We are hitting the pike though. Alright, are we still at an okay place here? Yeah, I think so. Whew. You know, it's interesting. I've really liked using the 2 Avalons and the 1 Sage. Although, what's ended up happening is I've just never been compelled to go and purchase the TIs. So, I mean, I do wonder if I would have been just as good of just using the Fortuna carp rods, which are, of course, a lot cheaper, and then eventually getting the TIs instead. I don't know. Yeah, no, I think that's right. I think I would be the same way. If I had TIs, I probably wouldn't use them. Oh my goodness, did y'all see that jump? We were just talking about that. That was incredible, and that was a pike. Wow, the pike are active. Yeah, I would probably feel the same way in terms of saving the TIs for sturgeon and stuff. Although maybe if you get your TIs worn down a little bit and you have to get new ones, you could then use your older ones for carp. I don't know. Man, I almost want to just like clip that, like just have like upload a 5-second clip there. That was incredible. You love it when they jump into the boat? Right now, I wouldn't know a Zander if it came up and introduced itself. So, Physician, you like the Sage more than the Avalon? Oh, that's nice, Keeler. That's pretty cool. I think the Sage actually has, you know, and that is a good point. The Sage does have the right percentage on it, doesn't it? Bottom fishing skill. Ultimately, that's probably more valuable than the just fishing with a carp rod. I don't know. I like the way the Avalons look. I don't know if you want the bonus to a carp rod +2, or if you want the +1 to the carp rod and then +5 to the bottom fishing skill. I don't know. But that's the difference. Well, the legacies do wear slower than the old ones, right? Why didn't we do a pike comp? I'm glad some people are catching Zander. Maybe at night we'll get some. Yeah, supposedly, Blunty, that percentage in the type of fishing you're doing. So, percentage in bottom fishing or whatever. I mean, at some point, I think it was sort of clarified that ultimately that may be the most important stat in terms of increasing like your chances of getting higher quality fish, even more so than points in the type of rig you're using. So we always, I think, before that clarification, I always assumed, well, if I'm using the loop rig, my best chance of catching a trophy would be to increase that percentage into loop rig. But then it was clarified, I think, because so many people thought that I think it was stated that actually your percentage in bottom fishing is actually slightly more valuable even than that. But I don't know. That was my understanding of it at the time, at least. You know, by the time... Also increases average size of fish. By the time we get to our leveling guide, it's going to be a little later in the day for me. So maybe tomorrow what we'll do is just do the leveling guide like the whole day. I mean, we'll get one session in today, I suspect. Like one chapter's worth. Maybe tomorrow we'll just straight do leveling guide, like 3 chapters of it or something. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and flip back around here pretty soon. I mean, what have we actually caught? You know, if you take away the pike, we've basically caught nothing. Undersized perch and smelt. And 1 lake trout that's too small. I do like that our middle rod's catching fish too, though. Sometimes I feel like there's no point in having it out, but... Oh, guess what? We're on the board. We got our first Zander. Alright. Yes, Bruce. That's what it seemed like. I don't know, Choke. I have no idea. Possibly in the fall. Just depends on when they decide to do it, right? Oh, it's a great jar. I bet you weren't expecting that. I know I wasn't. Alright. Let's head back the other way. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just did a circle. And it was not on purpose. I do not recommend using reverse. Reverse is not your friend. Alright, we want to aim slightly north of west, I think, here. Yeah, that looks good. Is that right? I haven't noticed that, Blunty. The other thing is Zander, you know, if we catch anything once it gets to be nighttime, there's like a reasonable chance it could be a Zander. I feel like they stay pretty active at night, so. Could still have them coming in past normal trolling time. This will be a good opportunity to actually see how much activity we can get overnight. Again, I'm still bummed we missed that first fish. I mean, it wasn't a Zander, but it still would have been nice to have a big salmon or even a medium-sized sturgeon, whatever it was. In real life, they hunt at night in murky conditions. Interesting. Well, at least back in the day at Volkov, sometimes you could, you know, sit there anchored down and fish for Zander all night if they were active. There's another one. A little bit bigger, 2.5. You had a lot of pike and Zander with increased perch. That's interesting. So, are there other spots where the different salmon type is more active? It's kind of a bummer we're not catching salmon, right? I mean, I know a lot of people are catching Zander in general at Archie right now, but some Ladogas or Atlantics mixed in would be nice. Different heat maps. In some ways, I think I might be better off putting the rig that I'm holding on the slot, and then holding the left one in my hand. Mostly because this one tends to cast farther, so I've got a longer way to reel in if I'm trying to get to one of the side rods. Let's see, the 6 to 12 meter hole is different, or is decent. E2, which is where I am, right? Maybe I just have been unlucky. What's a boomerang? Is that a lure? I think y'all told me about that before, haven't you? Another Zander. Alright, are we going to do this? We want to try this for a bit, see how it goes? So the Barracuda and the... Oh shoot. I think I did the wrong one. It's 1 and 3 we want to switch, right? Alright. So 1... Whoa! That's the wrong Ultima. Let's don't throw out the ultralight. What do you say? So now we'll have the short casting one in our hand. See how that goes for a bit. 27 to 18 meter. Oh, okay. So just sort of past where I've been going a little bit. Oh, right. That's right. You told me about the boomerang. That's the spot E9 to G10. Which one? Oh, like this? This section here? I think that's what you told me. Welcome back, Nascudas. Hope you're doing well. And no worries. Thanks for the follow on your alt account. 50 kilo Baltic on a vanilla HSV. Wow. So the 27, wouldn't this whole thing here be 27 though? And then all the way to 18? Yeah. No, it's more of, the issue for me is more of, it's just harder to not cast the left one farther. So if I'm holding that one, I just have it farther to reel in to try to get to the left or right one. Does that make sense? Like this one, I can full cast it and it's hardly going to go anywhere. But that one, if I accidentally full cast it or cast it pretty far, like I actually have a long way to reel in. But these conventional reels just don't cast as far as the rocket jet does. We're getting up there in pike size right now, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you would think so. I don't think I have any of my lines short enough where that would come into play. But, yeah, I don't know. So the 70 is on the right side, right? Doesn't it seem like the 80s are just doing better? 80, 80. There's a 70. So that's the third largest pike, to be fair. But overall, the bite rate on the right side seems much slower. Zander, have they all been on the 80s? I think so. The gray char was on 80. Oh, there's one on 70. Let's see what this is. Congrats on that common albino. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that was a surprise and a lot of fun. So there's a lake trout on the 70. Yeah, that's a good point. If you're going to do some active twitching and such, that's a good idea. It's not a bad idea. Bless you. I had never had any trophies of the rare carp, of any of the rare carp. So, I mean, I was just blown away by that. So lucky. It's a rippus. It's not even a marker. That's awesome. In a not too awesome kind of way. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're just tailing a little south, right? Let's finish off heading a little more north. Alright, so we are what? A little over halfway through. Phileas, first place 5.7. I just have a feeling that somebody's going to get a bigger one. I don't know that that's the largest Zander we've seen yet, but regardless, got some nice Zander at the top right now. Sasha Blunty. Well, it's kind of ironic, all of the like manipulating of bait sizes and hooks and everything. I end up catching that one on large one hooks, you know. Yeah, they are. I mean, they've got to be. It doesn't seem like there's always a whole lot of rhyme or reason to it. $7.1 tench. Wow. Now that's a tench. Size 4 hooks for carp. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I just casted that so far. You're at... You're at 43 fish. Interesting. I'm only at 4 Zander. You're trying to fill out trophy cards and maps. Oh, that's cool. Size 4 UK is a good match for 20 millimeter boilies. Oh, interesting. Let's see if we get much of a bite over this far. If not, we'll flip it around. I kind of started down in like on the left side of C2, but I don't know if the activity was better once we got into that 27 meter hole. You've got Mosquito, Oldberg, and Bear completed. Oh, that's awesome. I think I only have Mosquito, maybe? It's just not something I should do it more. Oh, the Donnet's rough, though. Ugh. I mean, like, common carp right now is totally doable at Oldberg. So we could go hit that. I don't know. That's a good question. Gray chart, Ladoga. Donit's rough. Timon. How much is an albino cat trophy worth again? $4.8. I'll put us up there a little bit, right? Molson the cat says, I would like for catfish to be active again. They're always my favorite trophy to catch. Have catfish not been active recently? I don't really follow that closely on cats. I think it's like pretty cool when you can drift for big cats. I don't know. I don't love casting, jigging for big cats. Just feels like the night goes by so fast. I don't know. Alright, oh, never mind. A 4-meter wobbler. I actually have no idea. I don't really have those numbers in my head, like what's, you know, different depth or whatever. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Nice Zander, Matt. So close to Thilius's. Neck and neck. I hope there's some good cafe orders at Mosquito and Winding for us today. Ooh, this big Zander. The 001? What? Look at the pike. Oh, Blunty, nice Zander. So it's nighttime. Some bigger Zander starting to come out a little bit. Blunty's in first. Look at the pike. All right. $22.4 kilo. So 70F001. Need to find a let's see here. No. Oops. Large one. We don't really want to do that either. Let's see. We can take it off of... We could do 1/0s, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with some 1/0, especially for Zander. And then go to Balsa 70F001. Oh, it already has it on there. Okay, let's just go with it. Archie Global, okay. Hey, Oli, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm gonna switch to the 80. Sorry, the 70001. That's what I'm gonna switch to for a little bit. That was on your 004? I do have the 004 on my left side still. What did you say? Absolute pike? Did I not go to the right thing? Didn't know they got so big. Yeah, it's almost 30 kilos. That's crazy. Which again is why we need the weekly records per map to be, for that to be more meaningful and helpful to low level play, or you know, different leveled players, because Archie is now dominating so many species, and Amber is dominating so many species. It makes other maps harder to figure out. Right now I'm eating Planters mixed nuts. I'm about to eat a bowl of watermelon. But you did catch me with some candy, which are these Starburst jelly beans, which are absolutely so good. It's like dangerous. My sweet wife does all of it for me. That's right. And they are good. So we are getting some fish overnight. I mean, it definitely slows down, but it's good to see that we're still hitting a few Zander and stuff overnight. The wind is getting a little out of control, though. Oh, another nice Zander, Keephius. What is this? Oh, it is a Zander. I mean, we're now not moving because of the wind. We could turn the engine on so that we actually keep moving at a somewhat reasonable speed. Oh, I can't stand up with the engine on though, can I? Okay. Well. Uh-oh, what happened? I just think with the wind this high, it's going to be necessary. Wait, why is the engine stopping when I pick up the rod? It shouldn't do that, right? But we're going into the wind right now, so when we flip around in a minute here, we should be fine again. And then I'll get third rod back out. Alright, we're down to 2 hours, folks. And right now, Kefia's has first place was 6.3. Blunty second place 6.2. Matt third place 5.8. Phileas, Spruce, Sasha, Keeler. I'm in 8th. Funkin, Tall, Olha, and Todd. No trophy though. No trophy yet. I was really thinking a trophy might be caught during this comp. There's still time, but not a lot. Alright, so something like that. Okay. And I think I'll just keep trolling for at least a lot of this day. And then we'll switch over to leveling stuff to finish off the stream. All right, Gonzo. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I mean, I suspect we've done decent, though. I mean, Pike add up. And the Zander are not terrible either on silver. So, I mean, it always surprises you, I think, how things add up here on Pelago. Alright, here's this new lure we just put on. Let's see if it paid off for us here at the end of the comp. An hour and a half left. We switched to lure. And we are getting a Zander on it, but it's nowhere near big enough to make a difference. So what are the weekly Atlantics on? So the lighter colored. That's interesting, right? 70 size. And I think I have the 80 on. So maybe that's the one we should switch to 70 as well. The 71, right? I mean, sorry, the 7505. Maybe we try that one instead. Hydrate, stretch. Oh, thank you so much for your support on YouTube. I really appreciate that. I'm glad they're helpful. So we have just started a new leveling guide. As soon as YouTube gets through like trimming a portion of it, I can post the second one from yesterday, and then we're going to record a third one live here on Twitch today. Thank you, love. Wow, you are so kind and gentle and beautiful. Oh, fish on. Two big fish on. How much time do we have? All right, I'll do some drinking in a minute here. I'm not sure that we're getting this fish in. Let's be honest here. This comp's gonna be over too fast, right? If it's a Zander, it's a comp winner, right? Chug the remainder. Does watermelon count? Oh no, did somebody just get a... Oh, look at Blunty. Whoa, is that the trophy? Trophy for Blunty. Hold on, I got 20 seconds to get this in, or less than that. Can we possibly do it? Do I just lock it up and go for it? Sai, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. This is going to be really tight, guys. Not sure if we can get it in or not. Oh, come on. Oh, you're kidding me. Got no energy left. What's up, Laza? Congrats, Blunty. Oh, top 3. Feel free to send me a color if you want a rare old classic boilie.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What was that?
It's a good fish.
Can we let it get away?
The competition had just ended and it would have won the comp. Oh, goodness.
You're still wondering that.
All right. Good job, Blunty, Queefius, and Matt. Oh, man. You owe me 10 silver, Blunty. I'm just kidding. You don't. Holy cow. All right, where are we? We're facing the wrong direction. We spun all the way around. Is that right, Keeler? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I could possibly log back in after we finish the leveling stuff, but I don't know. I get nervous about just letting it, like, rot in my inventory. Okay. And that was on the weekly record Zander. Okay. That was on the 80F004 for what it's worth. Hydration, yes. Hydration indeed. Hey, I'm eating watermelon. Does that count? It's kind of like drinking water, right? I think that should count for something. Man, I can't believe that. That was insane. Just means more bio breaks. But it's healthy, right? What size hooks? That's a good question, Papa Doc. I'll let you know here in a second. 705 silver. Nice. It's just amazing, like, how dense the Zander are right now. Like, just... they're dense. Oh, shoot. 2-0 Edelon treble 2-aught hooks. Okay, sounds good, Keeler. Thank you. Yeah, especially with that trophy, I have a feeling that this session here at Archie is going to be very lucrative. Yeah, and that's a good point. I'm on my second ticket, so that's almost 200 silver right there. Whoa! Would anybody like some lotto numbers? Oh yeah, I was going to try going to the 70F on this color because it looks like more salmon are coming in on it. The 70F005. Let's just try this for a bit, see what it does. Grayling, please. Absolutely you can. So that Zander was on a 43.2 Gelder. I mean, I think just as high as you feel comfortable going because of the sturgeon, you know? And also those really big salmon will feel like a sturgeon. I mean, they will go for a ride as well. Yeah, I think 55 is probably good too. Whoa. And plus, there's so many pike right now. You definitely don't want anything. Obviously, you could still get, you know, bit through by teeth, but it seems a lot less likely at this size leader. Ooh, nice. Somebody just had a 3.5 kilo Linux UL. Just so many pike. We had 14 pike so far. Oh, is that right, Gelder? I wonder if it impacts the salmon. at all. Like if we went down to 28, would we see a better percentage of salmon bite? I don't know. The coloration on the trophy Zander looks really cool, doesn't it? Yeah, y'all are trying to like chase me off permanently to the bathroom. This is not the best rod for trolling. Oh, Ladoga salmon. I like it. Do we want to flip around? I think we want to go ahead and flip around, don't we? Want to go southeast from here? All right, Blunty. Have a good one. There is a lot of water in this watermelon. Alright, we did get a Ladoga on the 4. Or, sorry, the 5. The 7005. So weather's still holding steady? Yeah. It's going to be getting a little warmer today, though. That's exactly right. 90% water. Alright, at noon we're going to head in so we can start thinking about transitioning over to a chapter of our leveling guide. But the thing that you have down there in the jug is 100% water. That is true. I mean, it's at least 99 point something percent, right? Wow. We've got a bite rate right now, don't we? Are we gonna hit 1,000 silver on this keep net? Maybe not quite that much. I don't know. It's just hard to compete with Archie money, isn't it? Alright, I got your last water in there, Mosquitoes. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by and for the follow on your alt account. Appreciate it. Whoa. I just think all these like mid-sized Zander are gonna really add up. Ooh, that's tough. That's a great question, but a tough question. So you're choosing between basic bottom or paternoster. What are you reset? Do you still have your free reset blood? Because I mean, I would actually recommend loop rig and inline personally. Loop is my favorite, but I like inline a lot as well. Paternoster's great, but like once you get to these, you may decide you like these as much or better. I don't know. It never hurts to have basic bottom, but you know, if you're talking about for bream and stuff like that, I probably would use paternoster over basic bottom. You do not have your free reset, then I think that's a much tougher. Because when I think of basic bottom, for me, that's more like what I use for burbot or sturgeon. But if I'm using ground bait, then I'm much more likely to want to use paternoster, inline, or loop rig. A lot of people love paternoster though. I don't think that's like necessarily a bad move or anything. I just and you'll have more points later on, so maybe you end up choosing loop rig or inline as well, but Yeah. For low level, or not low level, but like Bream and that kind of stuff, I would choose Paternoster over basic bottom, I think. It's like, where was that one at? E2, I think. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go, let's head on in. Smelt. So you don't like Paternoster, Bomar? What are you saying though? Like that's how much more you like loop and inline, or what? I love this. This boat's so cool. I really like using this boat. If they ever do allow us to have personalized boats, I hope they're more akin to this one than the old ones. With the third rod holder. Next time we're talking to like a Q&A thing, we need to ask if this fish finder actually represents anything. I mean, isn't it on the weeklies list? ADF004. So you think it's useful when float fishing or whitefish schools? Interesting. All right, so 909 silver. How much was that, Zander? 234. We'll double check the cafe. We got that the pike order for sure. Let's see here. All right, so there's 58.